here I am, standing on the moon. You'd think after all this time they'd figure out a way to make this less boring. That's one small step for man, one giant leap into wishing I'd never left Earth. They said, you're making history. Yeah, history in leaving footprints on a giant ball of rock that couldn't care less. This place has been dead longer than my faith in humanity. Ever notice we just keep moving on every time we screw up? Earth nuked it. And what's next? Oh yeah. Colonize the moon. Like nothing bad ever happens on a giant rock that spends its life catching asteroids for Earth. We're supposed to be behind the shield, not standing on it. Brilliant, right? So, we built a colony on the moon. Why? Because we're out of ideas. Earth's done, so we thought, let's move to the asteroid catcher. Perfect logic. 6 months in, everything's fine. Golf courses, farms, like we own the place. Then out of nowhere, bam! A rock the size of Texas slams into the colony. No warning, no fanfare, gone. Poof, just like that. Some folks think our friendly alien neighbors disabled our detection systems. Yeah, that went real well. First contact, we thought it was a giant space cockroach. Turns out it was the cousin of the guy in charge of the local space hub. The lady who killed it, she had to empty a whole can of Raid on the thing. And what did we call the asteroid? A freak accident. Like we couldn't see it coming. I mean, we're living on a giant space rock that's basically a magnet for other space junk. Real shocker, right? But we recovered, rebuilt, and now we've got new problems. Like this pandemic wreaking havoc among the colonists. Damn it, this pandemic's got us down to one toilet roll. Alright, listen up people. We've got a real crisis on our hands. No, I'm not talking about the virus. I'm talking about you idiots using up all the damn toilet paper. I don't care how bad the virus is, there's no reason to be mummifying yourself every time you take a dump. Half of you act like you're prepping for the apocalypse down in that lunar bathroom. It's a bathroom, not an escape pod. But hey, no worries, right? Because guess who's got to go on a mission now? That's right, me. Alright, I'm not exactly sure why I'm risking life and limb for toilet paper, but if history taught us anything, it's that when a virus hits, you stock up on toilet paper. And guess what? The ancestors were right. We ran out. In case you're wondering how this whole mess started, so one of the crew got lonely. On the moon. And what did he do? He kissed a research monkey. Yeah, you heard that right. Loneliness and a monkey. Classic combo. Apparently, he had a few too many, as the British say, before doing things like inventing Marmite or, dropping bombs on civilians in World War II. And boom. Next thing we know, the virus starts spreading like gossip in a small town. Suddenly, we're all supposed to keep our distance. Yeah, on the moon, where we're already sealed off in isolated spacesuits. But hey, let's stand 6 feet apart. Then of course came the lockdown rules. Stay in your pod, like we're not already living in individual bubbles. What's the alternative? Go for a walk and enjoy the scenic view of nothing. You want to stroll through a field of moon dust, maybe take in the breathtaking sight of a rock that hasn't changed in a billion years? Yeah, because out here, it's either staring at a crater or counting how many shades of gray the horizon can offer. You could throw a rock for fun, but guess what? It'll just float away and leave you like everyone else. Ouch. Is it too late to call in sick for this mission? Come on, who knew toilet paper would be worth dying for? Say hello to my little roll. I'm on a roll. Get it? This mission's going down the toilet, just like my ammo. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Jeez. Pew pew. Oh, great, this thing couldn't fry an egg, let alone an enemy. Oof, seriously, I've seen flashlights do more damage. Whoa. Well, at least I'm still in one piece. Mostly. No amount of toilet paper is worth dying on the moon for. I mean, seriously, it's just 2-ply. Look, I'm not running away, I'm strategically retreating. Big difference. I'm gonna need more than a band-aid for this one. I'll use moon rocks if I have to. You don't die for toilet paper, you live to flush another day. Alright everyone, I've got some disappointing news. The mission, absolute disaster. I've returned with one single roll of toilet paper. So here I am, a broken man, offering you my one precious roll. Maybe we just stare at it in awe and wonder. Either way, it's yours now. My sacrifice for the good of the crew. But let me be clear, if anyone uses more than they should, I'm coming for you. One square at a time, people. One square. We've got a pandemic to beat. And for the love of all that's holy, stop wiping your ass with the plants. We're putting that in our salads, for God's sake. Over and out.
Right now.
You're back. Did you take care of them?
Yes, I gave them my own toilet paper to wipe their ass with. Guess I live to fight another day. Hey, what do we have here? The Apollo moon landing site. Can't believe I'm seeing this with my own eyes. You know, the spot where humans supposedly left the planet, or as some conspiracy theorists would say, the greatest Hollywood production. Let me break it down for you. People love saying the moon landing was faked. The government can't even keep potholes filled, but they're gonna pull off the greatest lie in history. Makes perfect sense, right? First of all, they brought back moon rocks. Actual moon rocks. And guess what? These bad boys don't exactly grow in your backyard. They've got cosmic radiation, no weathering, things you just don't fake unless you've got a really elaborate science fiction budget. And the Soviets? Oh yeah, the Soviet Union was just sitting there with their popcorn watching us land on the moon like, let's not fact check this one. If it was fake, the Soviets would have blown the whistle faster than you can say Cold War. And the pictures. Oh, the lighting's off, the shadows aren't right. Yeah, because when you're on the freaking moon, things look a little different. Low gravity, strange light angles, it's not your Instagram filter at work, folks. Let's not forget the laser reflectors. They left them up here. We still use them to measure the Earth-Moon distance. Unless NASA's got a really good frisbee thrower, those things didn't get here by themselves, and people say, well, maybe they just sent machines, not people. Yeah, because in the 60s, when computers were the size of a house and couldn't play solitaire, we're supposed to believe they sent robots to do human-level tasks on the moon. They couldn't even make a Roomba back then, folks. Oh, and the kicker, NASA lost the tapes. Yeah, they lost the greatest moment in human history, like it was a pair of old gym socks. But I'll tell you later how those tapes were lost. The only thing faked up here is the idea that anyone thought they could pull off a scam that big. But here's where things get interesting. I mean, here I am in 2330, and we've had some time to figure things out, or at least pretend we did. You know how back in the day Earth kept losing things? Car keys, people, original moon landing tapes, small stuff, right? Well, maybe those tapes didn't just get lost. Maybe there was something on them we weren't supposed to see. Maybe the aliens took one look at us poking around on the moon and thought, yeah, no, these pests need a reboot. So instead of wiping the footage, they wiped the minds of everyone involved. 1 minute, you're a NASA scientist. The next, you can't remember where you put the moon landing tapes. We didn't fake the landing, folks. We just got evicted and had our brains scrubbed clean. One small step for man. One giant brainwash for mankind. Over time, they planted seeds of doubt in our minds with the perfect trick. The aliens didn't just get us off their lawn, they made sure we'd never even want to come back. Why try to land on the moon again if we're all convinced we didn't do it the first time? Brilliant. So here we are, centuries later, forced to leave Earth and grab onto the closest planet. They still work in the shadows and did sabotage our first colony here. But we've got the technology to bring some real pain if we know they're directly involved. They know we're willing to nuke anything, including our own planet. Earth is our witness, so to speak. But it doesn't stop there. Oh no, the aliens took it one step further. They bioengineered a monster absolute nightmare fuel called the Terror Morph. And let me tell you, this thing makes every other alien look like a house pet. This thing can mess with your head. I'm talking full-blown mind control. But I'll leave that one for later. Better to show than tell, right? Now I'm late for work. An office job in space, sitting at a desk, staring at a screen. I mean, the whole universe is out there to explore, and here I am, trapped in the most soul-sucking experience of all, desk work on the freaking moon. Oh wait, an email. Let me see. Dear, blah blah blah. You left the hatch open again and everyone got sucked into outer space? Kind regards, Karen. God damn it. You work all these years, show up on time, grind through endless reports, and then make one mistake. Just one. And suddenly your name is in an email with the entire company CC'd. Guess I'm gonna have to kill the whole company now. Can't have this on my CV. Well, time to clean house. Oh, Johnson, from accounting. Yeah, how's that email now, buddy? Take that, Jenkins. I've been waiting to do this since you microwaved fish in the break room. Ugh. Oh, Simmons from HR? You thought mandatory team-building exercises would build morale? How's this for morale? And Karen, oh Karen, you and your 32-paragraph complaint about the coffee machine. Guess what? No more coffee problems for you. Hey Stevens, remember when you accidentally took my lunch? Yeah, accidentally take this. Oh no, here comes the office manager. Let me guess, another memo about keeping the break room clean? Well, you can clean this. This is so much better than filling out expense reports. Well, guess now I'm gonna have to find another job. Just not sure who to list as a reference. Can't exactly have the new company calling Johnson or Karen. Previous experience single-handedly wiped out entire office staff. Yeah, that's definitely gonna get me hired. Let's get out of here before someone realizes I'm the only one left to write a performance review. You know, it's funny, you spend all these years working your way up, and what's the legacy? A pile of bodies and an empty desk. Guess I should have stuck to those corporate team-building exercises. They always said they build character. Apparently mine just turned homicidal. Well, here's to new beginnings, somewhere with less paperwork and way fewer emails. Like and subscribe, and let's keep this space madness going.